Do you find Hourglass is getting stale? All your fights just fail after fail. Maybe you just love watching Pace 22. In either case, this is the guide for you. In this guide I'll be showing you how to blow up your opponents in Hourglass. This way you can entirely avoid naval battles, and if things go just right, you won't even have to engage your opponents in hand-on-hand combat. You heard that right. Barely any PvP skills are required. Not only is this strategy super easy to execute, but when testing it I got a roughly 90% win rate. But how exactly are we supposed to pull this off? This strategy only works in solo, so load up your sloop and head out. You will want to find some kegs and a rowboat. While normal kegs will do the job just fine, I highly recommend doing one or more black powder stash voyages, so you can get mega kegs. Then make your way straight to Daggertooth Outpost, where we'll be setting up our trap. Once you have arrived, drop off your rowboat with the explosive barrels at the Sovereigns. Make sure not to dock your rowboat at the pier, because every now and then it will glitch out and become unusable. Just leave it in the water and hide your barrels in the Sovereign's tent. Now we need to securely park our sloop. For that you will want to head to the northeast side of Daggertooth Outpost. Turn your ship to ram into this wood over there, fully drop your sails, and use the harpoon to pull your ship into the crevice ahead. You are now in what I like to call the funny spot. It is absolutely perfect for the shenanigans we've got planned. First of all, both the front and the sides of our ship are covered by stone walls, only leaving the back of our ship exposed. Secondly, the waves in here are so calm that when we do get hit in the back, we won't be taking any water. Note that this only holds true if your hull is empty. So if your opponent does manage to open up a hole in the bottom of your ship, you'll be on a tight timer. They can also shoot your ship with blunder bombs, making it bounce up and down and also resulting in your ship taking water from back holes. Last but not least, the funny spot is incredibly funny. Your opponents will most likely let their guard down, be it due to confusion, curiosity or amazement, and this will be our time to strike. Once your ship is in the funny spot, you are ready to raise your Hourglass and get invaded. I highly recommend raising the Hourglass for the servants, glory to the flame, but either Hourglass works fine. Now we just need to go to the Sovereigns and wait. And wait. And wait. When you do eventually get invaded, they should spawn southwest of the outpost. Wait for them to pass by you, put a keg on the rowboat and start chasing them. Just make sure to stay out of their line of sight. They should park next to your ship now. From here you have two options. If you only brought a normal explosive barrel with you, I recommend option 1. You wait until they shoot out. Some people shoot out very quickly, because their curiosity gets the better of them. And others make sure to barrage your ship with cannonballs first, but they almost always shoot out at some point. Even if you have to encourage them a little bit. Option 2 is to use the moment of surprise. They will be distracted by the predicament your ship is in, or busy shooting cannonballs at you. This option is more viable when you have a mega keg, since its explosion is far more likely to kill them or knock them off their ship than just a regular keg explosion. To deal maximal hull damage, try to bring the keg down into the front of their ship. If you have a normal keg, this will have the added benefit of leaving the mast up. This will allow you to slowly sail away their ship from them, giving them no chance of getting back on. If their mast does go down, you will have to resort to guarding their ladders and not letting them back on. But be aware, knowledgeable players can get themselves stuck on the island and will blackstream back to their ship. So if they don't seem to be swimming over, be ready for them to suddenly spawn in. You should also note that depending on when you kill them, they might have time to respawn and get a second attempt at saving their ship. If they do somehow manage to kill you and repair their boat, remember that the fight is not over yet. Your ship is still incredibly hard to sink, so more likely than not you have time to grab another explosive barrel and swim it over to their ship. I hope you're able to win some fights and level up your Hourglass factions with this great strategy. In my next Evil Hourglass guide I will show you how to defeat your opponents without even ever seeing their ship. So make sure you won't miss it by subscribing to my channel and leave a like.